Every city holds a pulse, a rhythm of lives woven into its streets. When Baghdad fell in 1258, that pulse stopped, and the silence still haunts us. 1 million souls once thrived in a city that was the world's beacon of knowledge. The House of Wisdom stood as a testament to humanity's hunger for truth, now reduced to ash. The Mongols under Hulagu Khan didn't just conquer a city. They erased an era. Their siege was meticulous, a calculated unraveling of a civilization's heart. Baghdad's walls, crumbling from neglect, mirrored the caliphate's fading strength. Al-Mustasim's defiance, bold yet hollow, sealed the city's fate. Imagine the scholars, poets, and scientists, their voices silenced in a single brutal moment. Their manuscripts, centuries of wisdom, burned or sank in the Tigris. The Islamic Golden Age wasn't just a time, it was a promise of what humanity could achieve. Its end wasn't just a loss, it was a wound to our collective soul. Hulagu's army, vast and relentless, moved with the precision of a storm. Each arrow, each breach, was a step toward erasing a world's intellectual core. The caliph's refusal to yield troops to the Mongols wasn't just pride, it was a miscalculation. His letters, dripping with bravado, invited the catastrophe that followed. Baghdad's defenders, untrained and outnumbered, fought with the desperation of those who know the end is near. Yet, courage alone couldn't hold back the tide. The Mongols' messages, shot into the city on arrows, promised mercy to some. But mercy was a lie, and the streets soon ran red with betrayal. On February 7th, unarmed citizens emerged, hoping for salvation in Syria. Instead, they were divided, executed, their dreams snuffed out in moments. The sack began 3 days later, a rampage that spared neither the innocent nor the learned. 1 million lives, 1 million stories, reduced to silence. The Tigris, once a lifeline, became a graveyard for books and bodies. Its waters carried away the remnants of a civilization's brilliance. What does it mean to lose a city like Baghdad? It's not just stone and mortar. It's the death of ideas that could have shaped our world. The House of Wisdom wasn't just a library. It was a sanctuary for questions. Its destruction reminds us how fragile our pursuit of truth can be. Hulagu's conquest wasn't just about power. It was a clash of visions. The Mongols sought dominion, while Baghdad cradled the spark of human curiosity. Al-Mustasim's surrender, with 3,000 dignitaries, was a final act of desperation. Even then, he couldn't fathom the scale of what was lost. The Christians and merchants who survived carried scars of a different kind. They lived, but at the cost of witnessing their world's collapse. Every empire believes itself eternal, yet Baghdad's fall whispers a truth. Nothing is permanent. Even the greatest lights can be extinguished. The Mongols moved on, their empire stretching further, but at what cost? They gained land, but lost the chance to inherit Baghdad's wisdom. What is conquest if it leaves only ruins? The Mongols' victory was a Pyrrhic one, a triumph that dimmed the world's intellectual flame. The Islamic Golden Age gave us algebra, astronomy, and philosophy. Its end left a void that centuries have struggled to fill. Baghdad's poets once sang of love and eternity. Now their verses are ghosts. Their absence challenges us to preserve what we hold dear. The siege wasn't just a military failure. It was a betrayal of humanity's potential. Al-Mustasim's weakness mirrored our own capacity for neglect. We live in an age of information, yet how often do we let wisdom slip away? Baghdad's fall asks us to cherish knowledge before it's lost. The Tigris still flows, carrying the weight of that tragedy. Its currents remind us that history's lessons are never far from the surface. Hulagu's meticulous planning ensured Baghdad's destruction, but not its legacy. The city's spirit endures in every question we dare to ask. The scholars who fled carried fragments of their world's brilliance. Their courage to rebuild elsewhere is a spark we must keep alive. What does it mean to rebuild after such loss? It's not just about cities, but about reclaiming the ideas that make us human. The Mongols' arrows pierced more than walls. They struck at the heart of progress. Yet, progress persists, fragile but unyielding. Baghdad's fall wasn't the end of wisdom, but a warning. It reminds us that knowledge must be guarded, nurtured, and shared. We stand on the shoulders of those lost scholars, their discoveries woven into our lives. To honor them, we must keep seeking, keep questioning. The silence left by Baghdad's fall isn't empty. It's a call to action. It urges us to build, to learn, to ensure no light is lost again.